Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. It's Tuesday in Creative Folds, and I am on a kick with simple creative folds, or fancy folds, whatever you want to call them, but just a quick card versus a detailed one. So I've already taken the hand-penned stamp set and dies and cut out my flower. I colored it in with the pale papaya and the misty moonlight Stampin' Blends. I have taken the layering diorama dies. I just love these dies, kind of give a different dimension to your card. So I'm just going to take some dimensionals and put on the back of the flower and then just add it to my die cut. I'm also going to be using the bumblebees. These are back in stock and they are the cutest little things. So we're going to take those. I see I don't have my glue dots right here, but I do have my multi-purpose glue. So we're going to just add some glue to that bumblebee. They are not real thick. I have not been having a problem with mail with these. So I'm just going to lay that right there. It's nice because I have put a dimensional behind the flower, so that kind of helps with the thickness with that bee. I also am going to bring in my opal rounds. How do you store your embellishments? I am finding the little packets that our dies come in when I have put them on the magnetic sheets are the perfect solution to hold all my embellishments. So I've got my opal round and I'm just going to put that in the middle of my flower. So just adding a little accent. Now to make our simple creative fold. I have a piece of the Misty Moonlight. I believe this is 2 inches by 5 1/4, and then I have a piece of the hand-penned designer series paper. This measures 1 3/4 by 5 1/4, and we're going to go ahead and adhere that on. And I'm seeing my adhesive are not right here, so I don't know what I did with my stamp and seal. So I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals on that designer series paper. That'll kind of pop it up. I'm going to bring in my Pick-a tool. This is a good tool to go in and get the backing of your dimensionals. So we've got that. We're going to put that right on that Misty Moonlight, like so. And I just found my stamp and seal. I have another piece of the hand-penned designer series paper. This measures 2 by 5 1/2, and then I have a piece of basic white 3 by 5 1/4. Then I have a piece of seaside foam. Seaside foam. I believe that's the name of this cardstock. The piece measures 5 1/2 by 7 1/2, and we are going to score it at the 4 1/4. So we have the standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece or card. Now we're going to add a 2 by 5 1/2 designer series paper, and we're going to put it on. Let me add another piece of adhesive. We're going to put it on the back side of that card. Now there is a pattern to this, so I want to make sure I've got the designer series paper going the right way. But gives us a look like so. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss Mini, and I'm going to use the border scalloped die that comes with a hand pen. So we're going to put that down. We're going to take our 3 by 5.5 inch piece of basic white, and we're going to use that scallop on it and line it up so it kind of matches. I'm going to grab my painter's tape. Always try to keep that right on the handle so I've got it to work with. I think I got to pull that. I think I need new tape. It looks like my tape is getting to the point that I need to pull out some new tape. Hopefully it'll work on this. Going to put my layer in, remembering your layers work best if they're at an angle when you're running it through the Mini. So we're going to cut that. The Mini is just the neatest little machine to keep right on my desk. I do have my big Stampin' Cut and Emboss off to the side, but when I'm just doing little pieces like this, I sure like to have my Mini right there. So I've got that, and I see I did not cut it all the way down. Not a good thing, so let's see if I can correct that without making a big production. I think I can line this back up like so. Hopefully it's nice and even. Of course, it's when you tape something that you have a problem. It looks like it's moved. Let's take this piece of tape, put it right along here. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it lined up. I think I did a pretty good job. Now we can just get this tape off since it's been run through twice. It's a little stickier. I do have a little bit of double stitching, but I think I'm going to be able to hide that. So let's see what we can do. Always a way to cover up our mistakes, right? So we're going to grab our stamping seal. We're going to add that right about there. Bring in that piece of layered DSP. And we're going to put that right along there. Now we're going to bring in this, because I've got that double stitching, I'll just put that over, or we could just do it this way, like it that way. So we're going to add some Stampin' Seal, but we don't want to add too much because we don't want it to cover our opening. But there we have a fun, simple, creative fold showing off our designer series paper and our bundle. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.